What's up, guys? Today I have a video going over a new barrel drop that's going to hit the website. It's going over the barrels that I have here and some other barrels, outer barrels as well. The inner barrels, I've got the TTI VSR inner barrels coming to the shop, the 303mm inner barrels, and the 430s as well, and the TTI manufacturer. And then from Sniper Mechanics, he manufactured the 430mm 6.03 stainless steel inner barrel unbridged. That's going to be available on the website as well as some edgy barrels, inner and outer barrels. But this is just to show one of the inner barrels that I'll have is an SRS 420mm 6.01 type bore inner barrel stainless steel. It's going to be for also the VSR as well. I'll have another edgy stainless steel inner barrel for the VSR in a 6.01 430mm configuration, and that'll be on the shop for inner barrels. So I'll have good selection of inner barrels as well as some outer barrels from Action Army and Edgy. You'll see those on the website coming here soon at the start of the year. That's going to be pretty cool. Pretty much the main features of these inner barrels is they're stainless steel all the way around. They've got, as far as like edgy goes, this is going to be the tightest bore inner barrel you can possibly pick up on the website. It's going to be a 6.01, which is pretty sweet, as well as it's super well polished on the internals up in the inside of the barrel, and it's got a nice window, so it has a widened window for multiple different bucking compatibilities and all sorts of things like that, as well as being such a well polished barrel. You'll have less maintenance as well as far as cleaning the inner barrel, but I still recommend cleaning your inner barrel. But this is probably this will be your highest end inner barrel to go with, but it's going to cost quite a bit more than the other inner barrels. These inner barrels are also high end as well, but they're a little more affordable. This is Sniper Mechanics inner barrel. This is a great purchase to pair with the new Sniper Mechanics NOR 60-degree bucking that I have on the website. I actually recently built one with this inner barrel as well as the 60-degree NOR bucking, and I threw those into a VSR build, and it's shooting absolutely amazing. I don't think I've built a gun that shot that well, and like, this is top of the list of guns I've shot, and I've shot plenty of guns over the times of years of building like sniper rifles and bolt action builds, and I've used edgy barrels, I've used Action Army barrels, maple leaf barrels, all sorts of barrels, but this barrel paired with that NOR 60-degree, man, it's super consistent. I was getting some great range with it, and accuracy wise it was consistent as far as staying within that that perfect pinpoint target. When you acquire your shots, you want it to land each time in the same general area, and this was doing the job pretty well, so highly recommend it. As far as like VSR builds, that includes your J&G Bar 10s, your T10s, T11s, all sorts of things like that. SSG 10, it's compatible with a bunch of different VSR spec rifles, and it's unbridged as well, which is super sweet. And being that it has the widened window, you can throw a different bucking in, you can throw the X range, maple leaf, go with the old maple leaf. You could go with, obviously when I mean maple leaf, I mean the Autobot, the 60-degree or the 70-degree, whichever you decide. You can go with the trusty Lilacs, the 9-ball, you can go with some other sorts of things, but I would recommend either a Flamingo or a NOR 60-degree, preferably 60-degree is usually what you would want to go with, unless you're making a little, it all depends, but 60 degrees is usually your safe bet. This is also, what was I going to say? This is also very well designed and very high end, and it shoots great, and I would highly recommend it. It's kind of that mid price point, so you won't be spending an arm and a leg just to get it, so that's nice, and it can do the job very well. The last barrel here is from TTI. This, I would say, was comparable to like your Maple Leaf Crazy Jets, better than your Action Army barrels, obviously, but it's very comparable to a Crazy Jet from what I've seen as far as quality and the size of the window and just how it's designed. It just reminds me of a Crazy Jet Maple Leaf inner barrel. This is the 303, so this will go good with the G-Spec or any VSR that you want to downsize your inner barrel length. You can go with this inner barrel. I mean, for the price point, it's solid stainless steel, 6.03 tight bore, not like a 6.01, but it's still 6.03, so still tight bore, and it's a solid inner barrel, and it's it does the job. I mean, you're gonna get increased accuracy, increased performance, increased range, as far as like 303 lengths. If you get the 430, you'll get a little more range and accuracy. But if you're wanting a shorter inner barrel, this is your bet. I also have the 430 millimeter TTI inner barrel as well. I just don't have it here with me in this video, so this is what I have to show you. I just wanted a couple out here. I didn't want to get everything out here because then I would be all crowded on this counter here. But yeah, that's pretty much all as far as inner barrels go. That's pretty much it. There's some outer barrels, like I said. There's restockings of receivers. There's going to be restockings of what else? Cylinders. I got some more cylinders in. What else? There's a few more things that got restocked. I got a restocking of the SRS tuning kits. I got another one of those in, so if anyone's interested in buying a full build, just drop-in tuning kit that you can just throw into your SRS and it's good to go, runs great and has everything you need, those tuning kits are available with more stock, so grab those while you can, while they're available. And I've got some new products as well from Action Army that go great with these inner barrel selections here, as well as the outer barrels. So I've got some barrel spacers, some thread adapters, but the thing with the barrel choices that I have, which you'll see once you look on the website, you'll see the outer barrel selection. All of the outer barrels come with threads that you don't need to buy separately. They're already pre-installed and they're detachable, so you can change the threads if you wanted to, but I would just leave the threads on because they're pretty universal threads. They're 14 millimeter counterclockwise threading. It's 14 millimeter counterclockwise threading, and yeah, that's pretty universal as far as AEGs, GBB pistols, and so on and so forth. 14 millimeter counterclockwise is usually your safe bet when you go to buy a suppressor of some kind, put a flash hider, whatever you want to do, a muzzle device, whatever it is. Suppressor recommended for bolt actions, by the way, but 14 millimeter counterclockwise threads will be pre-installed, pre-attached to all of the outer barrels available on the website, so that's cool. That's pretty much all I have for this video. Yeah, by the time this video goes out, all these products will be on the website, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much all I have. Hopefully you guys have a good Christmas, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.